What's up, and welcome back to another episode of the Traders Brawl podcast. I am Adel, I am the host. In this podcast, we interview guests who are entrepreneurs in this world, visionaries. We always have a different person to give us wisdom and even tell us about their projects, what they're working on. So welcome our new guest. I'd like to invite this gentleman from Iran. I think it's better you say your name because I don't pronounce it wrongly. So
that's all right.
Please say your name for the camera.
Sure. My name is Kevin Modifi.
Right. Kevin Modifi.
Yeah.
From
actually, no. Yes. Grew up in US.
All right.
Originally from Iran.
Originally from Iran.
Yeah.
And you are co-founder of
IPMinter.com. Yes, and I'm also the director of M&A director of SoftBank.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Great.
So it's IPMinter.com is a collaboration between SoftBank, Sensifia, and IBM as one of our partners, and a few other companies.
Okay.
Including with collaboration with many international organizations for IP promotions.
Right. Okay.
And structuring, basically.
Interesting. Going back to the roots, I met your co-founder Masood at a conference called Wow Summit.
Yes.
Then we stayed in contact.
Yes.
And then recently I bumped into you in the IFX Expo.
Yes.
And then here we are in the studio.
Sure.
Now we're sharing the mic. So tell us a little bit about IPMinter.
Okay, we created something amazing. It's a subject that most people on this planet don't know about and do not care nor they worry about. And that's our identities and our ideas and our creations. Up to today, the way things are done is the same way that was done like 200 years ago, since 200, 300 years ago. People have an idea, they go to a patent office, they spend a lot of money, they get a patent lawyer, and they give you a patent pending, then they search physically all around the world, or in that jurisdiction, depending on where the patent office is. And then they put an ad in the newspaper. And if nobody comes and claims that invention or idea, then that idea is yours. So you get like for instance, a United States Patents Office. First you apply, minimum would cost you with a lawyer $10,000. Then you get a patent pending for a while, it could take a year, maybe longer. And then many times you have to go fight your IP. And since you fight your idea, then it could take a few years and it could cost you up to, can then go from there. I've seen people spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to record their ideas. So at IPMinter.com, IPMinter, we have created something revolutionary. We are the first one that record your idea, your invention, your book, your script, your trademark on blockchain internationally.
Interesting. So it's like a blockchain for patents and intellectual property.
Correct.
Okay, very nice. I assume, being in the space of Web3, this was eventually going to happen. Someone was going to put this on the chain.
100%.
And you are deciding to do that.
Yes. We were ahead of the game many times before. Like we are the first ones that put actually faces on blockchain for facial recognitions.
Right.
And that was done many years ago. Okay. So blockchain is as you know, is a revolutionary way of recording transactions or ideas or any point of things. We've had few projects in blockchain that try to change many aspects of day-to-day living of today's world.
Okay.
And corporations. So IPMinter now. At IPMinter.com, you can go and record your idea for $100.
Okay.
For $100, you record your idea. Artificial intelligence looks up every parts of this planet, see if that idea is previously existed or not, and you get granted your idea at IPMinter for $100. If your idea is rejected because of it's already there, then you have an option to re-record the idea by modifying certain parts of the idea that is being pointed out to you.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very good. Is it decentralized or centralized?
Decentralized.
So there's no KYC?
No KYC.
Interesting.
Anybody on this planet is entitled and is our right and is our privilege to record our ideas.
Okay, and who's the person that decides what happens with these ideas?
That is the perfect question. When your idea is granted, if you record it, then you record it. When you're granted an idea at IPMinter, then we have additional platforms that you can go in there, like IP Cafe, where you get the valuation of your idea. So you can put your idea on the IP Cafe, and the IP Cafe with artificial intelligence comes up and gives you an idea of how much roughly that idea would worth. And then we have IP Captain, where you can buy and sell your ideas.
Interesting.
And record your ideas. And recorded ideas, you can buy and sell them. Now, in our opinion, and I can argue this with anybody on this planet, any idea, no matter how bad it is, it's worth $100.
Okay.
And as we all know, but nobody even talks about it, today, today's wealth of the planet, Earth, our planet today, 70% of our wealth is our IPs. So if you look at Apple corporations and many other high techs, or not even high techs, pharmaceutical companies, the valuation of billions of dollars are in IPs. The facilities don't have any values really. So today we have excess of $70 trillion in ideas floating around the world, without any market, without any system that people can take an advantage of it. But of course, it's up to now, before IPMinter, recording an idea was available for extremely rich or big companies. Because not many people, just an idea to spend a few $100,000 to just record an idea. It just doesn't, is not financially sound.
Right.
So most people, what they did, they went and did something, and then after they start creating money, they would record their ideas.
I see.
And if you really look at the world today, you see that a lot of ideas are not in the marketplace, or we don't know about, because nobody really knew how to record their idea, so nobody can take advantage of their idea or steal their idea. Now that your idea is recorded at IPMinter, so then now you can start promoting your ideas around the world. And a lot of people think, and this is the wrong conception, that a US Patent Office or Swiss Patent Office would actually assist you in a dispute. Which they don't, they're just a recording office.
Yeah.
It's all they do in the patent office is saying that at such a date, such a time, this idea was submitted and recorded or approved by patent office.
Right.
But they don't come to court. They do not fight for you. They stay out of it. It's none of their business. They just recorded that on such a date you did that idea. So, number one, IPMinter, you record with $100. It's very affordable. And you create at least a value of $100 for your idea. And we are giving opportunities to children or people or students, academics in Africa, India, other parts of the world, South America, that they all can record their ideas. Right now, it's exclusive for the rich that can really record an idea or tell everybody on this planet, hey, I have this idea. Then I can, that really helps, especially children, for self-realization. So because children don't think that they are important, especially when you go to villages or you go to poorer countries and stuff like that. We are giving an option to children by donating IP tokens to record their ideas for free or for reasonable prices or free. So we donate actually to students, to schools, to some countries. So people go ahead and record your ideas at no cost.
Right, okay.
So then you're somebody, because your presence on this planet, it would be recorded at IPMinter that I was somebody here and I came up with an idea and I recorded that idea at IPMinter. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. I've got a few questions. Let's say, since you said there's no KYC, there's no way of tracking if the person who recorded an idea is a person or not.
It is, because we all have a digital signature. Everybody on this planet has a digital signature. You cannot avoid that today. Also, it doesn't matter, you can do an alias.
Right, you can create an alias, but you don't need to be tracked and traced.
Yes, but if you do that, at the day that you want to commercialize it,
you need to reveal your identity, or...
But then it's not you.
Right.
So I'm saying that it's not mandatory, but people should know that if you really want to commercialize an idea, or you want to put a valuation on an idea, or buy and sell it, or if you want to sell your idea, you got to collect the money. But if it's Mr. like John Doe is the inventor,
right?
You say, okay, let's get John. You're not John Doe. I need to pay John Doe this amount.
Understood.
Which is good to have revealed their identity at some point. They can do that. We can also create a wallet where we can get cryptocurrencies for the creation. But without an identity, then your idea is not yours. It's an alias. Or,
it's an aliases.
Yeah, aliases.
Interesting. And, and once those ideas are already, my second question is, once they've already been recorded, who's the person that actually grants this? Because the person who grants this has a lot of power.
We don't grant it personally. Artificial intelligence.
Okay.
The platform already, it's enabled.
Okay.
Artificial intelligence looks around, reviews what you have done, and based on what they find around the world, they grant or they just don't grant your idea.
Okay, based on data.
Yeah.
Internet data.
Internet data. Internet and also, internet data and their...
Okay. And do you not see that people who find their ideas rejected would want to challenge that opinion? Challenge, why is my idea rejected? There's no someone I can speak to.
They do.
Oh.
They do. When you get it rejected,
yes,
then there are key points of rejections. Then he knows, okay, there's rejection because somebody at such a date had this idea, and this is their idea. So you can look at their idea and you can modify your idea to try to grant your idea.
I see.
So it's not, you have to think.
Yeah, okay.
And you have to perform basic tasks to record your idea.
And these patents, when they're patented, there must be legal paperwork that has to be filed and everything.
Yes, of course.
It's filed with the US Patent Office?
That's what I'm saying, no. It's recorded on the blockchain, and you get a certificate.
Okay.
And you can put it on blockchain, and it can be shared. That document is like exactly like a certificate. And recording your idea using United States Patent Office, for instance, it's okay. A lot of people do that. But you want to do it after, if you don't have a lot of money or your idea is good or whatever it is, commercialize it. Get some money in. When you have a revenue of $1 million at least a year or so, then put up $100,000 to record your idea, or $10,000 to record your idea at the patent office, if you want the patent office to be also there.
Is that the price of filing?
Minimum that much.
10,000?
Minimum.
Oh, okay.
Because you need a lawyer. The lawyer would charge you $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, and then they go back and forth. Of course, they always deny you. So you have to pay another $5,000, another $10,000. So usually normal patents are $10,000, $20,000. High-tech patents could be also up to $1 million.
Wow, interesting. Interesting. So when they're recorded on this particular blockchain, how can this be used to say, hey, I filed this first? Can you sue people on this basis?
Exactly. So now, using your idea in the market. Now, if people are misusing or are infringing in your idea, you have a few options. We also offer insurance at IPMinter, IP insurance. We have two types of insurance. One is we grant to everybody, and we insure their idea. But if they want a special insurance, then we also work with Lloyd's of London and Aon, and they do offer you on a one-to-one basis an insurance policy that would cover your risks or your worries, basically. But our basic insurance for $100 a year can cover your idea worldwide. So then in case of an infringement, our lawyers would go fight for you and reach an agreement. That's what the insurance would do. That's what lawyers also do when somebody...
and all of this is included in the
$100 for the idea to be recorded.
Right.
If they want insurance, then you can get on the platform, is also $100.
All right, so $200, let's say.
If you want insurance.
If you want insurance, and that, is it 1 month? I mean, is it
Yearly.
one time?
No,
Yearly?
$100 to record your idea, lifetime is $100.
Oh,
That's
lifetime.
it, done, you're done, dusted.
And then $100 yearly for
If you want insurance, $100 yearly, it's good to get an insurance, but you really don't need an insurance.
Interesting.
Because at the point that you see somebody's infringing in your ideas, then you can hire a lawyer yourself. The only difference with getting an insurance from us, you don't pay the lawyer anything, we go fight for you. In the other case, the lawyer would ask for a few $1,000s, depending on how good your idea is and who is using, how rich is the company that is using your idea.
Okay.
Now,
Understood.
there are two types of structures that we usually fight companies that they are infringing in somebody's idea. One is we call licensing. So basically I go to companies and I said, this is my idea, you are using my idea, I want to license you my idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You can,
I don't want to stop
rent
you.
It, yeah.
I give you, that's what I want. So basically people have to decide what they want to license their idea.
Right.
And we have two types of licensing. We call it a carrot licensing and a stick licensing. Carrot licensing, you sit on friendly with them and say, okay, you've been using my idea this much, you made this much money, give me so much, and we call it, we're friendly, and whatever it is, work out a deal with them. We call it a carrot licensing. The other one is a stick licensing. A stick licensing, you hit them on the head, he's gonna take you to court, you're gonna lose everything, here, work out a deal with me. There is a huge secondary market buying and selling IPs and patents.
Of course.
Especially in the United States, in Europe, Japan, and other parts of the world. There are huge tax benefits for buying an idea. So it's very common, but it's a very hush-hush and it's very private business. Usually you want to buy an idea or patent or sell your idea, you go to KPMGs or like Deloitte or anybody of those guys, or law firm, big lawyer firm like Dentons, and those guys would facilitate purchasing or licensing your idea.
Understood. Okay.
So,
and going forward, what's your strategy to get this launched into the market?
we are working with some partners to market those with like football teams, Premier League teams. Also, we are working with non-profit organizations that they donate these tokens to children around the world and students around the world.
Okay.
So anybody that has an idea, they can contact us or they can contact the partners non-profit organization, and then they would file a very simple thing about their idea. And then we give them, we say, okay, you can, here's your here are your free tokens, and you can go ahead and use them to record your idea on IPMinter.com.
Okay, sounds good. I guess we're coming up to time, so we're going to wrap up, but this was a good discussion. Where's the best way for the audience watching to reach out to you or to find out more information about IPMinter?
Very simple, just go to IPMinter.com. There are a lot of, just go simply open an account, go through the process, record any idea.
Okay.
Good or bad, doesn't matter.
Kevin, thank you so much. I appreciate this.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this insightful. IPMinter, patents and copywriting your ideas. So make sure you get on this quick or you will pay the price. Thank you so much for watching. I am Adel, the host, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.
Thank you.